Alright, we're going to be jumping around back and forth a little bit here, making this video. It's not going to be professional, but we're going to get the point across that I've spent a lot of time in developing this technology that I'm going to tell you about. It wasn't just something I spent a couple hours on. Here's a wheel. You can see all these numbers and things where I've spent a lot of time calculating things, understanding what they do, how they react. I wish I had a piece of paper my mom has at home. When I was in 4th grade or 5th grade, it was the first algebra. I don't remember which grade you learn algebra, but when it was, I think it was 5th grade, when they started introducing algebra from basic math, so adding, subtraction, multiplication. The school teacher was explaining algebra. We had a 2-week of learning algebra. We had a test. Everybody failed but me. I got an A. The rest of the class failed. My mom still has the paper. I can't dig it up, but the teacher wrote Mr. Wizard. This is the type of mind that I have. I understand mathematics. It's just something that I have. But it took another month, and I helped the teacher explain how to do algebra because nobody could understand how to do it. This is my math mind. I just understand math real well. I'm a very good pool player. It's because of mathematics. It's all geometry. We're going to step in the other part of the garage and show you my other wheel that I worked on. Okay, this is the second wheel that I built that you saw with all the arms and things and so on and so forth like that. And then I cut it up and I made 3 models out of it. But the stand is all welded. I had to make the wheel out of wood and so on and so forth. We're going to show you a video of some of my welding abilities. We're standing on a car trailer right now. This is a car trailer that I built 15 years ago. But we wanted to show you the wheel. The second one that is in the pictures, that you know that this is something that I worked on. And we're going to get to the main wheel or engine that I was telling you about. Okay, we're going to be explaining the wheel, the machine that I have an idea for, that I know it's going to work. But I just want to say one more thing. In high school, when people were making, we made tools. This is learn how to run a Bridgeport, how to learn to knurl, to drill and tap, make machine threads, so on and so forth. Here's a nail punch. And you learn how to machine and knurl, harden the steel so when you punch steel it doesn't get dull. But this is what we were taught in high school. It's a shame that today they don't have like a trade in school anymore. But when I went to school, I was bringing crankshafts in and building race engines. At the end of graduation in 12th grade, this is called the Golden Hammer Award. 1 student a year gets this award in the industrial arts, which is considered the outstanding student of that class. Well, you can see who has the Golden Hammer Award. I have received that award that year out of about 250 students, so it's quite an honor to receive that award. And my teacher had high hopes for me. He thought I was very talented and that I was really going to amount to something someday. So I just want to tell you a little bit about that, because that goes to credibility of who I am. But this is the wheel that runs on gravity. This is the theory behind it. All those drawings, all the wheels, everything that you see, even when you do your research, is always done above water. I don't believe anybody has tackled this problem underwater. You're trying to make a wheel that's heavier on one side, lighter on the other. When you're doing that in the atmosphere, the lightest thing is air. Well, it's hard to make something lighter than air other than helium, and it has no weight. If you go underwater, you could take, gravity is still the same. It pulls down. When you're above water, gravity is pulling down on both sides of the wheel. Pulling down as it's trying to go up and pulling down as it's trying to go down. If you go underwater, you can add buoyancy. You can use air, float, whatever, but buoyancy drives up. So now by driving up, you can combine the two forces. Gravity pulling down, buoyancy lifting up. Put those two ideas into a device, and I have an idea for this device, to combine buoyancy and gravity, and therefore you will have a wheel that will continuously spin by using those two properties. The key to the mystery is underwater. That's the answer to this problem.